So I was recently reminded about something that I learned a while back that I had talked about in a previous video, was the fact that the first sin committed in the Bible was not that Adam and Eve ate of the fruits of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, but it was the fact that they doubted God's word. They didn't actually believe what God said, that he meant what he said. The serpent came and said, "Eat the fruit. God didn't mean what he said. You're not actually gonna die. It's gonna be all right. Just eat it. Just eat it. He didn't mean what he said." And that's exactly what's going on till this day. People are not believing that God said, "Keep my commandments, for they will bring you blessings. I will bless your land, and I will bless you, and I will bless your womb, and I will bless your children, and your neighbor, and your flock, and your food, and your wine, and this and this and that." And the list goes on and on and on. "And I will bless you and prolong your days, and I will give you life, and I will help you so that you can conquer your enemies." And the list goes on. He said, "I will bless you if you keep my commandments, but you will not be blessed if you decide not to keep my commandments as well." So we have to remember, there's a lot of examples in the beginning of the Bible where when somebody broke God's commandment, they were instantly unalived. And I think that nowadays it's not physical death that we receive for deciding to not keep God's commandments. We have to remember that's the whole reason why Jesus came to pay that penalty of death, because we broke God's laws, because we are sinners. We transgress the law. Transgression of the law equals death. So Jesus came, paid that penalty, that debt for us. That way we would not die and we could still have that relationship with God. But nowadays it's not instant physical death that would be received. Now it is spiritual death, a separation from God. Whenever we decide that we don't want to, or whenever we think that we don't have to keep God's commandments anymore. We have to remember, Jesus, whenever he went into the desert to fast for 40 days, he was tempted 3 times by the devil. Each time the devil used God's own word to tempt Jesus. And when Jesus was tempted, he responded back using God's word. Now, what does this tell you? The devil knows God's word. He knows it from beginning to end. He knows it practically like the back of his hand. He has to know it. Why? Because he has to use the same scriptures that we know in order to distort it, use it out of context, and confuse us. And that's exactly what's going on till this day, because people are believing, "No, you don't have to keep the commandments anymore. God didn't mean what he said. They're not actually eternal. They're not forever. They're only for the Israelites back in biblical times. They're only for the Jews." You don't have to do that.